The Leo and Danny Show.
Dallas, however, is charming. Dallas gave me a great video the last time we were there. The lawns are manicured like you wouldn't believe, King Croc. There are water towers with city names like Frisco on them, and just beautiful brick mansions. And
oh my God, real classy and
cotton candy clouds in the sky. Southern belles that would, if you were adequately employed, love to bring you into their household and have your baby, half white, half black.
They probably would if I had a lot of money, you know, dressed nicely.
I don't know how much people know about the King Croc lore. And I hope that you guys are up on this. If you haven't checked out our Patreon yet, our first Patreon episode for the Leo and Danny Show was stupendous. King Croc gave us a play-by-play of his date with this girl.
Oh, yeah.
And the fucking lingo he was tossing out. DHV to double exponent 3.0. Then I beelined into the SEAL Team 7. And it's just undecodable pickup lingo. And the bottom line was that you failed miserably and you didn't get the girl. But one of the things that's part of your pickup zeitgeist is that you say you're a trance DJ. And you have this idea in your head that a woman wouldn't be interested unless you make a certain amount of money and you have a certain career.
Well, no, I'm not exactly saying that. I'm just saying that you got to have something that's cool about you. You got to have something that, you know, people in general would, you know, kind of like, you know.
What about if you have a nice apartment? Not nice, but you keep it really clean. You've maximized it.
Right. It's optimized.
For me, for instance, my bedroom was a pit up until December. And I've told people this, since I've had any money at all, because I was living paycheck to paycheck up until last February, since I've had any money at all, the only thing I've splurged on is just making my bedroom better. I got a bed frame, I got proper curtains instead of a tarp put up over my window as a blackout. I got my guitar hung up, bookshelves, sweet desk lamps, fake plants, the works, King Croc.
Awesome.
I maximized what used to be a dog shit room. If you just have that and you're in shape and you have a steady income, even if it's meager, shouldn't that be enough?
I mean, I have noticed more girls hitting on me now that I'm getting more in shape, more kind of slimish.
Have you gotten more in shape?
I think I've lost. I gained 9 pounds actually, but listen. Actually, I lost a bunch, then I gained 9 back this weekend. I mean, this week, but...
You gained 9 pounds back in a single week.
Yeah.
Did you enter a hot dog eating competition?
I did have a lot of 7-Eleven hot dogs. Shouldn't have done that.
King Croc, first of all, I'm disgusted that you would try to deceive me by saying you're getting more pussy because you lost weight.
I didn't say I'm getting more, but I said I'm getting a lot of looks, you know?
How did you gain 9 pounds in a week?
I think it's some water weight as well, from the substances I'm on as well, and stuff like that. But
What substance are you on? Water?
no, I mean chemical substances. I mean enhancement substances and whatnot.
Okay, that's another part of the King Croc backstory is that he's always loaded up on all sorts of, I'm not sure if they're over the counter, if a pharmacist prescribes them.
About that.
They could be completely black market. But King Croc, so you're starting to get a little pudgy.
I mean, yeah, in the face a little bit. I've been eating unhealthy foods, but not a lot. But, you know, if I take off my shirt right now, I got the guns out. I've got Lockheed and Martin right here if you want to take a look. I'm just saying.
You've named your biceps.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call them guns.
You don't want to call them Lockheed and Martin like the company?
I'll call them Lockheed and Martin. Is that a gun company?
Yeah, it's some arms manufacturer for U.S. Yeah.
Are you familiar with that brand, Austin?
I've not a clue.
This is how I know King Croc is potentially dangerous, because Austin and I would say, are both gun friendly, if not gun enthusiasts. I grew up shooting, and I've never heard of those companies.
No, it's one company, Lockheed Martin.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
You've never heard of that company?
I've heard of that before.
Oh, yeah, see?
Do they make, I don't know, semi-automatic compact assault rifles?
A lot more. I think 50 cals. Yeah, I think everything, dude.
And also an assault rifle probably, by definition, shouldn't be semi-automatic. 50 cals. Okay, King Croc.
Yeah, dude. Big time.
All right. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to learn more about you, and I'm hitting brick wall after brick wall.
Okay. Let me open up.
Sure.
All right. So, about what? What do you want me to open up about?
Tell me something interesting and preferably embarrassing too.
Okay, embarrassing.
You tried to go out on a date with a girl that we met at that Temecula party.
Yes.
You failed
miserably.
I'm going to say gloriously because it entertained the three men in this room plus Leo. Who's on leave right now, but he loved it. And it entertained all of our Leo and Danny show patrons.
Thanks.
Has there been a similar incident since?
Yes.
Please tell me all about it.
Okay, so in fact, with that same girl and another blonde girl at an after party.
She gave you a second chance.
Well, she was in the same place. I don't know about getting a second chance. I mean, we're friends now, legitimately, but you know, I thought she was into me big time. I thought I got it back. You know, I thought I slid back in.
You thought after you, and we're going to recap this very briefly.
Yeah.
King Croc goes over to this girl's house, and if I'm getting any of these details wrong, please tell me. He is on the couch with her. He keeps trying to take her because not only is it him and the girl he's trying to have sex with, it's her roommate too in there.
Right.
You keep trying to take your target into her bedroom to fuck her. And if Leo Dottavio or somebody smooth were doing that, it would go, hey baby, what do you say we go somewhere a little more private? I want to show you something. Yeah, I found this thing on this clip on my phone. It's hilarious. Let's go real quick. But instead of doing that, this is King Croc's move. Hey, do you want to your bedroom? Go, me and you.
No, okay.
Sex?
No.
Question mark?
No. I didn't do that. I was like, oh, you got a guitar, right?
Yeah.
Oh, can we go? Let's go see your guitar.
Well, I can bring it out here.
No, let's go see your guitar real quick.
I feel more comfortable if I play the guitar out here.
She made that face though. Legitimately, it's so sad.
For the audio only people, I was scowling.
Like, dude.
And then, my favorite part is that King Croc, when he told this story, to him, he doesn't think in terms of rich and poor, hard work and sloth. He thinks in terms of demonstrations of higher value and demonstrations of lower value. DHVing and DLVing. And at first he was just trying to slip these acronyms past us. Like I was completely... He's like, yeah, I DLV'd twice and I knew a third DLV would be the death knell for my chances of getting pussy. We're like, wait. And then he finally explained demonstration of lower value. But I guess you had been DLVing basically nonstop since you crossed the threshold.
Pretty much.
Then when everything looks bleak, he decides he's going to bail himself out by suggesting...
We go take a walk to the store.
Go shopping.
Let's go shopping a little bit.
Then you remembered your bank account figure was what?
Negative 98.65.
So
on the dot, bro.
And you figured it would be the third and final demonstration of lower value if your card got rejected at the checkout stand.
Yeah, and that'd be a kamikaze right there. That's done.
And then so you gave her an awkward hug on the lawn in front of her house and with your tail between your legs caught an Uber home.
No, I got in my car and drove home. But I mean...
That's good because you would have gotten an overdraft fee if you would have taken an Uber.
Yeah, that'd been... Yeah, 35 extra bucks.
That wouldn't have been good. That would have been a hard hole to dig out of. Absolutely. So tell me about you eating a bunch of shit with a chick.
Okay, so this same chick, right? We're in the room with another chick who's blonde, same as her, right?
So you're in the same situation, but with a blonde instead of a brunette.
No, with two blondes and the same blonde from the first situation.
Sure.
Right, and then...
The one you tried to fuck the first time.
Yeah. And then basically... I'm just reaching all on the other blonde.
You're groping that microphone right now.
I know, because I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous, man.
I'm all rubbing the clit, like, you know, but
you're just doing this.
So
it looks like Gemini jerking off Scotty Chins.
Oh no! Oh, that's wrong.
You tried to say it was a clit to make it not gay.
Yeah.
Obviously, you were thinking that it was a penis.
And the color scheme's the same.
No, but
that was kind of funny because they're both. It's black microphone, black. Yeah.
Okay, so
thank you, Austin. Thanks for not laughing.
Basically,
he's fucking with me in my time of need.
Basically, I'm like talking to this blonde chick.
Yeah,
I'm reaching all over and stuff like that.
You're reaching all over?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, and then, it's a strange way to put it.
And then the other blonde is like, then they're talking together. Then they're like, you need to realize women are people too. Like,
oh no!
They're like, you have to think they are human beings. You have to talk to them. Like, you can't just have sex right from the beginning. And in my mind, I'm like, I guess I wasn't trying to have sex right from the second I'm touching them, but if it happened, it's not a calculated. But they're like, no, you have to keep talking, like, Yeah. And then the other one's like, take your dick out, and then I'm like, you take your tits out, and then she's like, no, and then I'm like, well then no, and then she's like, well then you're not a man, and I'm like, what the fuck. Disrespect.
You hear that, guys?
They just wanted you to show a little dick with nothing in return. Fuck them, dude.
But also, you're not a man if you don't do it, Austin. The lesson to the listeners is, if you're in a room with two women, if you don't pull out your penis, you're not a man.
That is a good point.
No, there's 2 other dudes in there.
Oh.
There was 4 other dudes in there, actually. 4.
Okay, so you got this lecture in front of a bunch of other guys?
Yeah.
That is awful.
And then she called me not a man, and then I was like, why you disrespecting me, bro?
You called her bro.
It was probably a race thing.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah.
Austin knows.
Wait. Who are these other guys?
These are just, this is Mudflap.
Okay. Well, you can tell us that. People know who Mudflap is.
It was Mudflap.
Why do you? He's trying to protect everybody's identity. Mudflap.
Because I like you guys' personal identity.
No, okay. In Mudflap's most recent video, he was drinking in public anytime somebody honked their car horn.
Yeah.
Do you really think this guy's going to lose his job over being at a kickback?
Okay, no, yeah. So it was Mudflap and a couple of the bros that I met with Mudflap, and one of this dope artist, and this one new dude named Gary, and Wiggy. Wiggy is Mudflap's homeboy.
Yeah,
my homeboy now.
This has to happen. We need to get Overboard Humor back up there, because you know how Overboard Humor always travels with that dude Dean, his handler.
Yeah.
You were there in Vegas when he was with that guy.
Yeah.
We need to make that guy fight Wiggy, Mudflap's handler. We need the two handlers to fight each other. So King Croc, you're living in a compound with an Asian woman, and I heard you
Asian women.
I heard you hit on one of them, and you got a text from the landlord that you got to stop hitting on that Asian girl.
Yeah, she told me she said, you can keep living here, but the most important thing, don't talk to her again. She literally said that in all caps with 3 exclamation marks.
Austin, do
really
you think
hot,
the interaction with that woman is going poorly, neutrally, or really good?
I think so far pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay.
Yeah.
When you get a text from the third party gets involved saying, don't talk to her again, in caps with exclamation marks.
Well, it's weird because it's her aunt and her mother, and it's girl drama, dude. But, I don't want to go too far in the details, but...
Well, yeah, what was your approach with that girl? Nobody's going to know who she is.
Basically... we just start talking more often, being more friendly, like roommates type stuff. And then, I slip in just a casual way to get her number. And she's like, as long as you don't text me too much or something. I'm not that kind of guy.
It's not a demonstration of lower or higher value, but that's a demonstration of non-interest, right? When a girl tells you to not text you too much?
Yeah, it's, I think it's just a kind of a test maybe, or see, are you a normal guy, or are you going to be like a creep kind of guy, what it is. And then I texted her the day after, where the party's at, question mark. question mark.
Did she know where they were?
No, she never responded. Ever.
Oh,
and then
she told her aunt, though.
Yeah. And then made things weird. But then I thought things were going great. And so like a couple of days later, I saw her.
Wait, why would you think, for a hug. I'm sorry, why would you think she knew where the parties were at? Was she coming home in go-go boots with a pacifier and glow stick around her neck?
No, it was kind of dumb because she had gotten in a car accident the last month. So she was actually in a full back brace.
Was it a DUI? So you figure she came back from a party?
It might have been a DUI. I don't know. I just was asking where the party's at. I think I was drunk or something. But she was in a back brace from an accident, so she probably wasn't going to any parties.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but...
She might have been chomping Vicodin in her bedroom.
Yeah, probably.
That's a party.
Yeah.
King Croc's there. Do you take Vicodin? Is that part of your pill rotation?
No.
No opiates?
No opiates. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Why not?
Because that feels a little scarier. That feels like, hardcore drugs.
Yeah. What's the hardest thing you're taking right now?
Hardest thing? Shit. Modafinil, maybe. That's just a stimulant. And I'm coming down off of modafinil right now. That's why I'm so slow, dude. Normally my tongue is like a silver fucking